Imagine, if you will, a human resources conference right here in Atlantic Canada, where you actually learn something new and don't forget the big ideas you learned a week later. An HR conference that connects these big ideas to the everyday things you're already doing, but allow you to connect the dots in a way that places you at a key strategic level inside your organization. Let's face it, you don't want to attend another conference where you learn things you already know. Coming to Atlantic Canada in the fall of 2008 is an opportunity to not only discover some answers, but also increase the value HR professionals can bring to the executive table. Welcome to an Insider's Report on Taking Flight, the 2008 Atlantic HR Conference, coming to Moncton October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
This is the first ever Atlantic Human Resources Conference, and our entire committee wants it to be an outstanding conference, and to do that we needed outstanding keynote speakers to see some new ideas, some new faces, to be exposed to material and thoughts that you might not have considered before.
You have to look at big picture, the business picture, the marketing function, marketing internally, externally, creating a brand. That's something that's very, very new to most HR people.
Two of the world's leading experts on the subjects of executive leadership and brand development will be among the featured presenters at Taking Flight, including Don Schminke, based out of Baltimore, Maryland, founder of the Saga Institute, dedicated to helping business leaders accelerate performance. Don Schminke's controversial and often provocative approach uses anthropology and genetic evolutionary science to show why many leadership, strategy, and change programs ultimately fail. Author of the underground bestseller Code of the Executive, Schminke's work has been endorsed by Stephen Covey, Brian Tracy, and featured by CNN, NBC, The Wall Street Journal, and USA Today.
Well, Don, for example, he's done 20,000 years of human history, and we can actually lead from learning from the past, and his studies of ancient leadership will be a springboard for the future leadership, and that's what we're going to learn how to do it.
In addition to Don Schminke, HR professionals and senior executives attending Taking Flight will acquire unusual clarity once they hear from Texas-based marketing guru Roy H. Williams, also known as the Wizard of Ads. Williams has been in constant demand to speak at major universities and Fortune 500 companies. Many of his earliest clients are now more than 10 times the size they were when they originally began the relationship. Williams is also founder of Wizard Academy, a 21st century business school located on a 30-acre campus outside of Austin, Texas, featuring a multi-layered curriculum focused on the communication arts.
You don't know what you don't know until you go and really hear the ideas that these two individuals present, their expertise, what they've researched for years, what they've found out, and their ability to put it into your world so that you can start to look at things differently.
These guys are definitely world-class, and there's a reason why they're world-class. There is a slight gap right now between HR and the executive boardroom. I think these speakers, especially these two for this conference, will help bridge that gap. You need to convince your CEO to be there, and I'm hoping most CEOs are going to convince their HR people to be there as well. Our team's going to be there.
Come and see what's out there. Come and see what's coming and what you can do to get yourself there very quickly.
It really means getting them to that executive table, getting to that table in an effective manner so that they are at the table and are being listened to, that they are part of creating the vision of the company, that they are part of creating the mission and the goals before they are asked to do the transactional part, which is finding the people and making it happen.
As well as the two keynote speakers, there will be 15 concurrent educational sessions with a variety of subjects being covered that will appeal to all levels of the human resource profession.
Venez assister à la conférence atlantique en ressources humaines. Il y aura entre autres pour la première fois des sessions disponibles en format bilingue et des sessions disponibles en français.
There are sponsorship programs, a supplier showcase, networking opportunities, the annual ACRA Awards, and so much more.
As president of the Human Resources Association of New Brunswick, I invite you to come with us and take flight.
Taking Flight. Do not miss out on this golden opportunity.
Taking Flight, you gotta be there, don't miss it.
You'll want to be there.
Get ready to absorb an entirely new dimension of professional development with Taking Flight, October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Moncton, New Brunswick. This has been Gare Maxwell with your Insider's Report on the 2008 Atlantic HR Conference.